Hello YouTube, Helsinki Rocks AGF again with my last collection video for 2015, and we're looking at one of my favorite systems of all time, the GameCube. GameCube games have shot up significantly in price over the last few years. There are still a few GameCube games I'd like to get, but for the most part I have the ones I want. So we'll jump right into it with 007 Nightfire. A fun game, not as good as GoldenEye on the N64, but probably the best James Bond game before the reboot on the Wii. Capcom vs. SNK 2, a sequel to a fantastic Dreamcast game. Unfortunately, I'm not that good at it on the GameCube due to the controller. Driven, which I believe is based off of like a Sylvester Stallone movie. I've never heard of it, but it's an alright racing game. I think I paid like $1 for this at like GameStop when they were clearancing GameCube games. A much better racing game on the GameCube is Extreme G3. Extreme G was a racing game series on the Nintendo 64, and they were really fun, futuristic racing games. You had weapons and like this really techno-y dance kind of music. 3 carries on that spirit. It's maybe not as good as 1 and 2. There's also a 4th game called Extreme G Racing Association, which I need to pick up, but it's kind of hard to find on the GameCube. Luigi's Mansion, a launch title for the GameCube, and one of the best games on the system at all. It's a fantastic game. If you haven't played Luigi's Mansion, you really should. If you have played the first one and you haven't played the second one, play the second one on the 3DS. Mario Kart Double Dash. In my opinion, the best Mario Kart game, and which is not a popular opinion at all. I like the 2 people on a kart, and I know a lot of people are like mad that Mario Kart Double Dash doesn't have hopping. But I hate hopping. Like, it doesn't serve any purpose to me. It's boring, or not boring, but I just don't like it. It doesn't add anything to the game, and I honestly forgot hopping was even a thing. Like, when I played Double Dash is so much fun. It has the best tracks. The most fun. I have so much fun with Double Dash. I can't even put it into words. Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. Play this mostly with some friends. I don't play it by myself, but I really suck at it. Mario Superstar Baseball. I was really disappointed with this game. I really liked the other Mario sports games like Mario Golf and Mario Hoops. And the Mario Soccer game. I really liked all those, but this one, nah. Metroid Prime. I do need to pick up Metroid Prime 2 still, unfortunately, but I haven't played Metroid Prime. Like, I know I haven't played it. I need to. I will remedy that one day. A game I'd like to pick up that I don't have, I'm just going to mention it here while I'm thinking about it. It's product number 3, or PN03, one of the Capcom 5 for the GameCube. A really stylish game. I really like stylish kind of games. I've played it before, and you can still get it for about $20. It's one that I really want to pick up. Product number 3. And here we have the original Pikmin. I suck at this, but I love Pikmin. I can't help it. I'm really bad at them. Pokemon Coliseum and the Pokemon Coliseum bonus disc, which was a pre-order thing, which has like some videos, and you can transfer Jirachi to your cartridge for Ruby and Sapphire. An RPG where all your battles are double battles, and you have like a limited thing of Pokemon. You capture Shadow Pokemon and purify them. It's really fun. The sequel is better. I used to have the sequel. I sadly and stupidly got rid of it when I moved. They're both kind of expensive now. But Pokemon Coliseum is pretty fun. One I haven't played yet, Resident Evil 0. I believe I got this for like $2 at a flea market. So I decided to pick it up. I haven't played it. The only Resident Evil I've really played is Code Veronica on the Dreamcast. If you remember from my Dreamcast collection video, Sonic Adventure is my favorite game of all time. So I do have Sonic Adventure on the GameCube. And before anybody comments, listen closely. This is a replacement box art. I do have the official box art underneath it, but I found this custom box art online, and I thought it looked way better than the official box art. So I just kind of printed it out, and I just use it because I think it looks better. Then we have Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, an enhanced version of Sonic Adventure 2. Shadow the Hedgehog, which I know a lot of people are really down on. I think this game would have been a lot better if it went with the Sonic Adventure engine. The Sonic Heroes engine really sucks. It controls horribly. The characters feel like you're skating, like you're running on ice and like butter and like WD-40 and like Astroglide and like everything else like all in one. Like you can't control the characters, and I think that's the biggest problem with Shadow the Hedgehog. It does try to be edgy, but that doesn't bother me. I don't really think that's like a negative. It's just different. The engine is definitely the biggest problem with this game. Sonic Mega Collection, which was originally released on the GameCube really early on, and later on was ported to the PS2 and Xbox with added games. But this has a bunch of like the Genesis Sonic games and I think a couple Game Gear games. Sonic Gems Collection, which is a little bit more hard to find on the GameCube. It has Sonic CD, Sonic the Fighters, Sonic R, and more Sonic Game Gear games. I think the other half that weren't included on the Mega Collection. Sonic the Fighters is the only home port until Sonic the Fighters was released on PlayStation Network. Sonic R, a lot of people are really down on Sonic R. But someone actually pointed out to me that you don't have to hold up to run. I know a lot of people are really mad about that, but there's actually a run button. Like you can hold a button to run, and if you can hold that button to run, it makes controlling the game a lot easier. So Sonic R isn't as bad as people make it out to be. Sonic Riders. I did have the sequel on the Wii at one point. I don't have it anymore. Something I'd like to pick up again. It's not a bad little racing game. Soul Calibur 2 on the GameCube. You got to play as Link, so this was definitely the definitive version. And Link is also really cheap in this game. You can just grab people and throw them right off the edge, like his throw is broken. Star Fox Adventures, aka Star Fox The Legend of Zelda. Wasn't originally a Star Fox game, as everyone knows. It was Dinosaur Planet. But a fun game nonetheless. The last Nintendo published game developed by Rare. Star Fox Assault, which was developed by Namco and was a more traditional Star Fox game, but also featured foot segments and Landmaster segments. And honestly, it's really good. This is probably my favorite Star Fox game, honestly. Like I know a lot of people like 64, but I think Star Fox Assault because I like the variety. Super Mario Strikers. I was really surprised when I bought this game. I didn't think I would like it. I found it for really cheap, but it's actually a lot of fun, even playing against the computer, which typically isn't fun in Mario sports games. Even playing against the computer, I still had a really good time playing Strikers. Unfortunately, the sequel on the Wii wasn't quite as good. Super Mario Sunshine, my favorite 3D Mario game, which is going to surprise a lot of people. But I love Sunshine, I love the setting, I love the levels, I love the flood gimmick. It's just a truly beautiful game. Definitely 3D Mario at its height. Super Monkey Ball 2, I mostly have this for the party games to play with my band because insanity occurs when you play Monkey Ball. Super Smash Bros. Melee, the definitive Smash Bros. Game. The series might be more grand now. It might have more characters, it might have more stages, it might have more items, but gameplay-wise, the series peaked here. Brawl was god-awful and should be erased from the Smash record books. And Smash for the Wii U and 3DS is good, it's a step in the right direction, but it's still not Melee. This game is insanely fun and without a doubt the best Melee game. The best Super Smash Bros. Game, I should say. My favorite Legend of Zelda game, and one of my top 5 favorite games of all time, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I don't even have words for this game. I don't like the Wii version. I'll put that out there right now. When most people play Twilight Princess, they play the Wii version. Unfortunately, the Wii version was basically just a rushed port of the GameCube version, and they purposely delayed the GameCube version so the Wii version could come out first. And the Wii version of Twilight Princess kind of sucks. That's all I'm going to say. Like, it's reversed. so the whole world is mirrored, and that's not a big deal for some people, but I'm left-handed. So, like, their idea was most people are right-handed. So they want Link to have his sword in his right hand. So that way when they swing their Wii remote with their right hand, Link will swing his sword with his right hand, which is kind of a BS reason. I like Link being left-handed because I am. So by that logic, what if I wanted to play and I wanted Link to swing his sword with his left hand? I don't have that option, so that would make it weird for me. I don't know why they couldn't give you the option if you wanted to play left or right-handed and just kind of like flip the world depending, or just flip Link. But this is the definitive version. I know the Wii version has widescreen support. And for some reason the GameCube version doesn't, and I think that was just because... I think that's because Nintendo were being assholes and wanted people to buy the Wii version. But this is the definitive version. Sorry, that's all there is to it. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, the first game I got with my GameCube on launch day. I love Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. It has one of the best soundtracks in the series, some of the most memorable levels in the series, and just a really fun game all around. Beautiful Joe 2, one of the 5 or 6 games developed by Clover Studios. And I'd like to make it a goal to collect all of Clover's games, which will be really easy because there's Beautiful Joe 2, the Beautiful Joe game on DS, the Beautiful Joe game on PSP, Okami, and God Hand. Yeah, so 6 games, and I already own 2 of them, so I'm like 1/3 of the way there. I haven't played Beautiful Joe 2 yet because I haven't played Beautiful Joe 1. I've got this for like $2, so that's why I grabbed it. Wave Race Blue Storm. Fantastic water racing game, jet ski racing game. The graphics in this are beautiful, and the water effects are still some of the most beautiful water effects I've seen. Definitely the most beautiful water effects at the time. I'm really bad at Wave Race, though. I really love it, but I'm really bad at it. WWE WrestleMania 18. Interesting because this game came out at the time they changed from WWF to WWE. So everything actually in the game, because the game was completed before they had to change it, so everything in the game actually says WWF, but the packaging says WWE and World Wrestling Entertainment. So that's the unique oddity. Other than that, though, this game is kind of crappy. They tried to replicate the N64 games, and it didn't really work out for them. It's kind of a bad game. And lastly, Zoids Battle Legends. This is part of the Zoids Versus series in Japan. This is Zoids Versus 2. Zoids Versus 3 is an import that I really want to pick up. But this game is actually, I believe, a little bit pricey now. Once complete. I did have another copy that I believe I gave to a friend. It's a mech combat game. It's really fun. The graphics for like the environments look like Nintendo 64 games, and the audio sounds like Nintendo 64 games. They didn't get the voice cast from the anime, so you have like really crappy, like generic, almost sound alike voices. But the Zoids themselves look really good, and the gameplay is really fun, so I give it a pass, and it's probably one of my more valuable GameCube games. And guys, with that, that's my last collection video that I needed to do for 2015, and until next time, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.